a lot like Thursday. John Sensio here. You're on the way. We have R.E.M., Bush, and 9 Inch Nails. But right now, here's the notorious B.I.G. with Big Pop. Thank heavens for Bush. They're up next with Little Things.
Malibu, California. It survived earthquakes, fire, floods, and mud. But this Memorial Day weekend, it's in serious trouble. The MTV Beach House is moving in, and so are you. Enter MTV's Malibu Beach House Party Contest, and you just might kick off your summer amid the sand, surf, and belly-button-bearing chaos of the MTV Malibu Beach House. Be one of 25 lucky winners, and you and a guest are heading straight to the left coast. Hang with Dr. Dre. Witness a live musical performance by Bush. Bask in the sun. Smear cocoa butter on your roommates. What more could you ask for? We fly you, we feed you, you run amok. Want to enter? Watch MTV every day between 4 and 8. We'll give you the details then. It's just that simple. MTV's Malibu Beach House Party Contest. Careful you don't get burned. This MTV contest brought to you by the Pepsi Cola Company, who reminds you nothing else is a Pepsi.
In this neighborhood, nothing can prepare you for what waits behind the door. The producer of Menace to Society and executive producer Spike Lee will bring you a tale.
No, I ain't in it!
Beyond your wildest nightmares. Tales from the hood.
Unless, of course, you're scared.
Cool. Rated R. Starts Wednesday, May 24th at theaters everywhere.
I'm 54 years old, and I still eat Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Brave adults challenge the notion that Frosted Flakes cereal is just for kids.
I eat them, and I love them. There. What's so hard about that? This is only going to be seen late at night, right? Oops.
Dolores. Has anybody seen Dolores? Oh, never mind.
The sweet crunch of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
I love him. Don't you just love him?
Salon Selectives has captured the power of botanicals in new botanical blends. Shampoos and conditioners that give your hair precisely what it needs. Aloe combines with mango to restore moisture. Citrus blends with peach to boost body. Melon with rose to protect. Botanical blends from Salon Selectives, the newest way to get hair with style.
Hey, have you heard about Revlon's Great Charlie Taste Test? You know that Charlie Stride. Charlie was the first rebel. Charlie, the original. It's up, confident, makes you want to go out and change the world. Now there's a new way to Charlie. Charlie Red. This Charlie goes all night long, and she's got a stride of her own. Charlie Red. Whoa, is it hot in here or is it me? Hey, which Charlie's your Charlie? You gotta smell him yourself. Then decide what kind of Charlie girl you are.
You don't have to be 19 to have a body like this. You don't have to work out 8 hours a day. You don't have to be narcissistic or shallow. In fact, all you really need is $39 a month. The SoloFlex Muscle Machine. What are you waiting for?
You don't have to be a model to have a body like this. Or work out 8 hours a day. Or have an obsessive-compulsive personality. Or never eat anything but rice cakes and celery. All you really need is just $39 a month. The SoloFlex Muscle Machine. What are you waiting for?
Choices! You gotta make choices.
Hey kid, you wanna fly? You gotta buy. Come on kid, let me hook you up.
Exercise the right choice.
Visit your local park and recreation department today.
But just think about the conspiracy of the letter M. Mariah, Metallica, Megadeth, R.E.M., Madonna, you know? People who work for the MTV, Kennedy. Kennedy's last name is Montgomery, MTV, This conversation never happened, okay?
Better than any, so that good. Real good. Good. Up next.
Join us this weekend as the real world turns.
Because I'm an idiot.
You're a dork.
I'm just like a really sensitive person, you know?
That sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
This is like classic. Look at that scenario.
Like sand through one of those sand thingy. So are the days of their lives. Relive the real world from San Francisco all this weekend. One last visit before the new roomies move in.
What a nightmare.
Christ have mercy.
How much do you pay for a minute of long distance to someone who's, say, 3,000 miles away?
Ooh, over $1 a minute.
Guess again.
Maybe 50, 60 cents a minute.
Keep guessing.
60-some cents.
No matter how far away, it's just 10 cents a minute with Sprint Cents. It's as simple as that.
You mean across the whole country?
I can call somebody in Phoenix, New York, Alabama, 10 cents to Hawaii. Amazing how far a dime will go.
Call now for 10 cents a minute and get up to 100 minutes free.
That's
Pimples!
Hey, call them what you want. They can really ruin your day.
Now, there's GNC's New Teen Skincare System.
Don't just cover it up, clear it up.
With New Teen Skincare.
Available only at General Nutrition Centers.
It's a free country, right? So where's all the free stuff? Right here. Just collect thirst points plastered all over specially marked packages of Squirt and Ruby Red Squirt. Then trade them in for free inline skates, a mountain bike, and much, much more. Squirt your thirst.
When a puck is flying at you at 90 miles an hour, I can't let hunger get in my way, so I grab a Snickers.
Packed with peanuts, milk, chocolate, and caramel. Nothing stops your hunger like a Snickers.
Excuse me, coming through.
Converse, you piece of shoe.
Jeff Weaver got his big break by playing the Monopoly game at McDonald's. A cruise for 2 on the Big Red Boat, plus air travel on United Airlines. Just eat, play, win. That's what Erica Galarza and Bradley Beerley did. But hurry, game pieces are almost gone. Millions are getting their big breaks by playing the Monopoly game at McDonald's. Just eat, play, win. That's what Faith Jaguar, Bien View, Erica Anderson, and Clay Timmons did, and there's still great prizes left, like a Zenith home entertainment system. But hurry, game pieces are almost gone.
On your way to work? Need a lift?
Ice cold milk. Help yourself.
The buzz is an instant celebration. Do your own thing.
I kissed a girl.
Take some love, pass it on. The music makes me feel funny.
Kiss me, please kiss me.
See it happen. Make it buzz.
While in Busted, Courtney feels his pain next.
You're teamed up with 5 strangers, stranded in the middle of nowhere. All your money and credit cards have been taken from you. You're on the road leading to who knows where and who knows why. Your mission, get from here to there and survive whatever comes in between, or suffer the consequences. Meet those who chose to accept this assignment on MTV's Road Rules, coming to MTV's sticky, sweaty summer.
What we feel, we put it out there. There's no point otherwise.
For a love this strong,
We make our own rules. We go where the wind takes us.
this crazy,
What the hell are you doing?
they would have done anything.
Now you've met this girl and nothing else seems to matter.
And they did. Chris O'Donnell, Drew Barrymore,
Casey, come on. Trust me, okay? Just stay straight.
Mad Love, rated PG-13, starts Friday, May 26th.
My darling Colette, I meant to stop by last night, but I couldn't. The hill's too steep.
Don't blow it. Get the new ABT brake only on rollerblade skates. It's the easiest way to stop from the company that got it all started. Rollerblade.
We just wanted to compare the Nokia cellular phone with some competing products.
Would you rather talk on a smoked turkey or a Nokia phone?
Bill, are you there?
Nowhere, man.
No reception, huh?
No.
What about weight? See how much the phone weighs? It's 0.46 pounds. Whereas the smoked turkey would go for,
The phone clearly has an advantage.
There you have it. The Nokia cellular phone gets better reception than most sliced meats.
Nokia cellular phones.
Inside this precious package is the photo and personal history of an actual living, breathing, wonderful child who urgently needs your love. And Children International wants to send you this kit absolutely free and with no obligation, so you can see for yourself one little boy or little girl overseas who wants to be your sponsored child. Call now and tell us if you prefer a boy or a girl. We'll select an individual child and rush you her photo, personal history, and more. Then if you decide to become her sponsor, your monthly gift is only $12. This $12 program is possible because we keep costs down without sacrificing the care your child receives. But this precious package is free with no obligation. So call now for the photo and case history of one little child who needs you. Call 1-800-435-0800. That's 1-800-435-0800.
I'm Kurt Loder with MTV News. Back in the 1970s, when Rolling Stones guitarist Keith Richards was getting busted for drugs, it is not recorded that he ever explained himself, and he certainly never apologized. These are the 90s, however, and so when Stone Temple Pilot singer Scott Weiland was arrested for possession of cocaine and heroin in Pasadena, California early Monday morning, it took less than 24 hours before he was on the phone to LA radio station KROQ, saying how, quote, embarrassed he was. He'd also drafted a statement about the incident, something else the Rolling Stones never thought of, and to deliver it, he happened to have rock's foremost note reader with him, Courtney Love. In Love's rendition of Weiland's communique, he poignantly described himself as, quote, a man who has failed. He said how sorry he was to his friends, his band, his wife and family, and in a flight of free-form syntax to, quote, the social ideals to which I have become a hypocrite. I have a disease, he said, called drug addiction. I ache to get well, to feel, and to make more music. At this point, it should be noted that traditionally a disease is an unwanted affliction, not something one drives all the way to Pasadena to buy. As Dr. Jim Schumacher, a neurosurgeon at the Lay Clinic in Boston, told MTV News, addiction is, quote, a condition. It's a misuse of the word, he said, to call it a disease. In a possible demonstration of the potency of today's street drugs, Weiland's note also said, quote, Superman is not real, Batman is a movie, and Aquaman is an 80s actor in need of work. Not yet bending anyone's ear about his remorse is vocalist H.R. of the pioneering hardcore band Bad Brains, who reunited to record the new album God of Love. The band had just set off on tour with the Beastie Boys, but just before Monday's opening night date in Montreal, H.R. reportedly refused to come out of his dressing room. Then he grew volatile and uncontrollable and assaulted the band's manager, breaking his nose. Next, he's said to have hit drummer Earl Hudson, his own brother, and ultimately had to be let out of the venue in handcuffs. Released later that night, he was detained at the Canadian border for possession of marijuana, then released again. Now cooling their heels back home in Woodstock, New York, the rest of the band is wondering where HR is and if he's ever coming back. As for the source of all those scurrilous facts, they were all packed into a press release put out by the group's own publicist. No word from the Beastie Boys on a potential replacement for the Bad Brains. Finally, in a poll of 804 16 to 29-year-olds conducted last month by MTV, 36% said their chief concern was higher education and making it more affordable. 35% said
Hey, good morning, John Sensio here. This is Rude Awakening. On the way, we have Dr. Dre, Blues Traveler, and Melissa Etheridge. Plus your chance to vote for the best movie for the 1995 MTV Movie Awards. But first, here's Montel Jordan with This Is How We Do It. Good morning, John Sensio here. This is Rude Awakening. You know what I did last night right here in New York City? 4 in the morning, I went out and got Polish food. Where else in America can you get Polish food at 4 in the morning? Pierogies, golumkis, and kielbasa, which leads to my video that's on the way. I got a video for you coming up. Lead vocalist T-Boz says that New York City is her favorite city in the country. Why? Because at 4 in the morning, there's people out, hanging out, and she can do just about anything. Right? Right. Stick around. It's on the way.
This MTV Movie Award category is brought to you by 1-800-COLLECT, the way to save on collect calls.
Lloyd, it's Chet at the Dixie Mart. Probable code 0 in progress, over.
Roger that, Fox 10. What we have is someone dialing 0 to call collect. Hopefully I can defuse the situation by alerting them of the money saved with 1-800-COLLECT.
Phone patrol! Hurry!
It's still warm. I think I can pull a good print.
And now, the nominees for Best Movie. Pulp Fiction. Speed.
Speed, give me what I need. Yeah, white lightning. Let's speed on speed, wheels on wheels.
Forrest Gump.
Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are
Interview with the Vampire. To cast your vote for Best Movie, call 1-900-454-4400. Each call will cost 95 cents. Watch the 1995 MTV Movie Awards, June 15th.
First, there was the flying disc. Yeah, but now the game of catch has evolved. It's Woblong Double Wing Flyer. Radical aerodynamics. Designed for double the fun. Master its flight. Make it glide. Experience the newest challenge. Woblong, designed for the next generation.
How many freshes in Double Mint? 2. Fresh taste. That's 1. How many freshes in Double Mint? 2. Fresh breath. That's the other one. Fresh taste. For me. Fresh breath. For you. How many freshes in Double Mint gum? There's 2.
A wonderfully clean mouth. That's fresh taste. Breath that's great to be near. That's fresh breath.
How many freshes in Double Mint gum? There's 2.
Salon Selectives has captured the power of botanicals in new botanical blends. Shampoos and conditioners that give your hair precisely what it needs. Aloe combines with mango to restore moisture. Citrus blends with peach to boost body. Melon with rose to protect. Botanical blends from Salon Selectives, the newest way to get hair with style.
This is me 5 years ago when I joined Pound Pinchers. And this is me now.
For permanent fat loss, diets don't work. You need to build muscle.
Before, after.
And the best way to do that is with the SoloFlex Rocket. No matter what shape you're in, you can rock your way to a slimmer figure and more muscle. So get on the Rocket today and get on the road to permanent fat loss. The SoloFlex Rocket. Call now for a free brochure and video. To get a complete aerobic and muscle building workout, you could run and lift weights and cycle and climb stairs and lift weights and cycle and lift weights and climb stairs and cycle. Or you could just lay back and relax. Introducing the SoloFlex Rocket, a total fitness machine that gives you an aerobic workout and builds muscle at the same time. And you can own it for less than you'd imagine. Call now for a free video and brochure.
The buzz is an instant celebration. Do your own thing.
I kissed a girl.
Take some love, pass it on.
Is made.
The music makes me feel funny.
Kiss me, please kiss me.
See it happen. Make it buzz.
That was Blues Traveler with Run Around. I think I need to try a decaffeinated coffee. Good morning, I'm John Sensio. This is Rude Awakening. The grind's coming up at 7. Please do it because it's almost summertime and you're not going to be wearing as many clothes and you want to look good, and the best way to burn calories is the grind. Before that, though, I got a video for you. It's directed by world-famous photographer Anton Corbijn. And what's nice about this guy, he had one career, photography, and now he's directing videos. He did, let's see, what did he do? Henry Rollins' Band Liar. He did Nirvana's Heart-Shaped Box and Depeche Mode's I Feel You. And the video that you're about to see, so stick around. It's on the way.
Malibu, California. It survived earthquakes, fire, floods, and mud. But this Memorial Day weekend, it's in serious trouble. The MTV Beach House is moving in, and so are you. Enter MTV's Malibu Beach House Party Contest, and you just might kick off your summer amid the sand, surf, and belly-button-bearing chaos of the MTV Malibu Beach House. Be one of 25 lucky winners, and you and a guest are heading straight to the left coast. Hang with Dr. Dre, Witness a live musical performance by Bush. Bask in the sun. Smear cocoa butter on your roommates. What more could you ask for? We fly you, we feed you, you run amok. Want to enter? Watch MTV every day between 4 and 8. We'll give you the details then. It's just that simple. MTV's Malibu Beach House Party Contest. Careful you don't get burned. This MTV contest brought to you by the Pepsi Cola Company, who reminds you nothing else is a Pepsi.
Having a little trouble finding the right pair of jeans? You'll like the way you look in Lee.
Oh, we'll take it.
The brand that fits.
Only 2 weeks away from my vacation, and I felt like a balloon. Thanks, Quick Trim. You saved my life. In just 2 weeks, I got all the way down to my partying weight.
Quick Trim from Cybergenics is a balanced program of diet and exercise designed to produce dramatic results in just 2 weeks when used properly.
That's not a lot of hot air.
So when you have to trim quick, it's Quick Trim.
My darling Colette, I meant to stop by last night, but I couldn't. The hill's too steep.
Don't blow it. Get the new ABT brake only on rollerblade skates. It's the easiest way to stop from the company that got it all started. Rollerblade.
Hey, which Charlie's your Charlie? Charlie, the original. It's up, confident, makes you want to go out and change the world. Now there's a new way to Charlie. Charlie Red. Whoa, is it hot in here or is it me? You gotta smell them yourself. Then decide what kind of Charlie girl you are.
What's the big deal with burgers? Compared to Subway's 6-inch cold cut combo for just $1.69, they're no big deal. And for something beyond compare, there's our foot-long cold cut combo. Subway, the place where fresh is the taste.
What happens when you press the button?
You start off with one person at one end of the phone.
It goes through these little airwaves.
And it uses frequency division multiplexing.
And they break up into a million tiny little particles.
Transmit those asynchronously up into the satellites.
Just see a little bubble.
And they fly to the other phone.
And then here they go, right onto the phone.
Then you modulate using quadrature facelift keying.
Quadrature facelift heating.
Nokia cellular phones.
Sorry.
I should get up and watch the news. I may be missing something important. Birth, death, killer of the music news, the overthrow of the bourgeois bastards. It will pass.
Denzel Depp and Boyz II Men next.
当你买漆的时候，有几件事必须考虑好。动机很方便，但是味道不够好；新鲜机味道比较好，但是太麻烦了。想想 MTV 不只是方便，而且保证有够味的音乐。 我从来不知道音乐会有这么好的味道。MTV， 新鲜，方便 ，Ready to go。
5 total strangers driving cross-country. 7 total strangers living together in London. 50 cocoa-buttered hard bodies running amok at the Malibu beach house. 100 potential mates. And 1 king of pop. They're all coming to MTV's Sticky Sweaty Summer soon.
This upcoming music news report is brought to you by Ryder. We're there when you need us.
One of the ways Ryder makes your move easier is by renting trucks with automatic transmission. Because moving doesn't have to be an uphill battle. Ryder, we're there when you need us.
Did you ever wonder what you'd look like with blue eyes or hazel eyes? Now you can find out for free. With Fresh Look disposable color contacts, you get your first pair free. Change even the darkest eyes. Try green or violet. Even if your vision is perfect, feel free to change your eye color. It's easy to get your free pair.
Now change your eye color whenever you want. Try out a free pair of Fresh Look disposable color contacts. See your participating eye care professional.
When you wear short shorts, you've got to have Nair Legs. Just smooth Nair lotion on, then rinse hair off. Nair Legs stays smoother, days longer than shaving.
Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen and have ourselves a snack.
Ice cold milk. Help yourself.
The emotions are high. You're hot.
It's pressure. It's like a war without bullets.
We asked some of the hottest coaches in the game to switch antiperspirants and try new advanced formula Degree.
Body heat activated. Let's try it and see.
As your body heat rises, Degree now releases even more protection when you need it most.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to switch.
Just keeps you dry.
Certainly worked for me.
Switch to the antiperspirant that's body heat activated.
In the heat of the moment. That self-confidence has got to be there.
New advanced formula Degree, now with an even higher degree of protection.
Something inconceivable is about to arrive in video stores everywhere.
I'm pregnant.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Feel it.
No, I don't think so.
Danny DeVito and Emma Thompson in an Ivan Reitman film. Junior, coming soon to video cassette.
Mystic Music presents Cool Rock. The songs are hot, but the rock is cool. Cool Rock contains 35 chart toppers for only $19.95 for cassettes or $24.95 for CDs. Here's how to order.
Have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-544-9600 or send $19.95 for 2 cassettes or $24.95 for 2 CDs, plus $4.50 shipping and handling to Cool Rock, P.O. Box 1111-MT, Monument, Colorado.
I'm Kurt Loder with MTV News. Boyz II Men will headline this year's Budweiser Superfest Tour, which gets underway in Miami on June 23rd, with TLC, Montel Jordan, Mary J. Blige, and the hormonally audacious Adina Howard also on board. Coming up later in the year, on October 5th in New York City, will be Urban Aid, an inner-city AIDS benefit inspired by the recent death of AIDS-afflicted rapper Eazy-E. It'll be held at Madison Square Garden and is expected to feature such acts as Heavy D, Jodeci, and Mary J. Blige. The full lineup will be announced on Monday. Underway right now is California AIDS Ride 2. 1,800 sponsored people on bicycles riding from San Francisco to Los Angeles, which is expected to raise some $4 million for such groups as the Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Community Service Center, whose new youth shelter is being named after the late Real World star Pedro Zamora. And awaiting the bicyclists when they arrive in L.A. will be someone they may remember, singer Paula Abdul, who will resurface next month for the first time in 4 years with a new album called Head Over Heels. A single from the record called My Love Is For Real, which is distinguished by the stratospheric vocals of the great Israeli singer Ofra Haza, Plaza is out now. The new submarine thriller Crimson Tide was the top box office draw in the nation last weekend, thanks in large part to the presence of two fine actors, Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman. We asked Washington how he felt about teaming with the revered Hackman, and here's what he told us.
What was it like working with Gene Hackman? I mean, Simpson and Bruckheimer were calling it Ali versus Frazier.
Oh, yeah? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Who was who? Did they say?
No, they didn't really say.
That'd be an interesting question. Yeah, well, who's who?
I know. I guess you'd have Hackman as Ali. You more like the Frazier.
I'm more like Frazier. I'm throwing the hard punches. That's interesting. What is it like? You said to work.
Yeah, to work with him. I mean, you know.
Oh, it was great. He's a great actor.
Give me the missile key, Mr. Hunter. I'm the commander of this ship! Give me the damn key!
A few final movie notes. Actor Johnny Depp will next make a bid for action movie stardom in a film called Nick of Time. Is also reported to be very interested in playing the lead in Speed Racer, a live-action version of the Japanese cartoon series that's shown here on MTV. Depp is at the annual Cannes Film Festival in France right now to promote his latest release, a black-and-white western called Dead Man, directed by Jim Jarmusch and featuring screen icon Robert Mitchum and a score composed by Neil Young. Also heading for Hollywood is basketball star Shaquille O'Neal, who will star in both a martial arts feature called Shaq Fu and something called Kazam, in which he's said to be playing, quote, a genie with attitude. That's the news for now. We'll be back with more later here on MTV.
MTV News. You hear it first.